Today in Cook County, expect a high of 20 and a low of 9.
Hey Google, what is the temperature today?
Today in Cook County, expect a high of 20 and a low of 9.
So on this shelf I had there's this little purple, excuse me everybody, I've had a cold, flu, something, I don't know. Pretty much was off work all last week, except I had to go in for a few hours just to get started on a project. But tomorrow I am going back. Kind of lost my voice, so I gotta do a little talking on this video, but not too much. But this shelf right here, it has these little purple marks from something from the previous occupant of this apartment. So I just kind of soaked it in some bleach and hoping I can get those stains to go away. So I'm gonna let that sit for a while and hopefully it will come up and go away. And if not, I can get some paint maybe and paint over it before I put some of these items back here. Yeah, I've been cleaning for the last 3 days, even though I wasn't feeling well. I got rest here and there. And let me show you, yesterday, I did a whole video on cleaning off my IKEA shelf. So I also cleaned this off again. I removed some items and just wanted to make it lighter. Not as many things on there. There's still some little things on there that I need to move and go through, but I want to keep it airy. I don't want it to look junky. I don't really put my computer over here anymore and edit, except when I need to do a voiceover with the microphone. I have a smaller microphone that I sometimes use, and the sound quality isn't as good, but I've been using that one, so I haven't really even been using this one as much. So that may be relocating. I've also have a desktop in my bedroom, and I think I'm just going to be using that a lot more for editing until I get a new laptop. So that may be moving into the bedroom, closer to the desktop computer. So we'll see. And just got to put these items away to be done with this living room. I've got a few things over here. Don't look at that too much. A lot of cold medicine and stuff. And then I want to tackle this area here, which I need. Only thing I want on here is the ball and that little tarp. All of this paper stuff and some of my work stuff should go away. And then as far as this work bench goes, I'm gonna start putting that down because it will flatten all the way to the floor, and maybe kind of sliding it up under the trampoline when it's not in use. My whole thing is always been, if I don't see something and it's not out, I'm not gonna use it. But what happens when something stays out all the time? You're not using it anyway. It's just taking up space. So there will be times when I'm like, yes, Michael, it's time to work out. It actually is time to work out. So yeah, that doesn't need to be out all the time, the workbench. Going back over here, I'm just looking at the purple. I think that is gonna work. I'm just gonna maybe spray it one more time. And then I think we'll get rid of most of that purple markings on the shelf. So yeah, this is just about organizing this. I did move the unfinished painting to the bar area right there. I still need to protect it. I still need to just paint one more little thing on there, sign it, and I hope to do that very soon. Just been procrastinating. I have been using the 3D printer, and that is on the butcher block table, so I can just move it in and out to wherever I need it to, wherever it best suits me to work with the 3D printer. And then I'm happy to report that one of my friends, Michael, you saw us do the tuna burgers video together. He was interested in taking one of the plants. And then I have another interested party, so that would be cool if I can get rid of 2 more. I would like to just have 4. The 4 that are in like the terracotta concrete pots. But if I can get rid of this one, and then I sat one on top of the old trash can, which houses all of my plastic bags. So that's just giving more room. But yeah, I just need to clear off this table, and I've got some stuff in here from cleaning up in there. And yeah, the projects are coming along. I've got some things I haven't even started on yet that I've spoken about before, but I will get to those. I've got some new things coming up. But yeah, just wanted to give you a little update. And let me get back to the shelf. Hopefully my voice will come back. So I'm picking this up a few days later, going to reintroduce things to this shelf here. So let's get that done and out of the way. So first I've got the mask that I made. So I want this to be kind of prominent. So let's do that one there. And then I have the other African mask that I made. So let's try this one. Maybe maybe there. Then I want to introduce some books. So, got my horror book and my guitar book. We'll talk about this one a little bit later. Battery's about to die, so I'll pick this back up in the next clip. Or I'll just keep filming until it dies. So this is the other thing I made. I call it my rock. So this can go on the very bottom shelf. Kind of want to keep it minimum. Got my little round orb things. So I think I'm gonna add those here. And then I've got my sticks. So I think these need a refresh. They were in this orange little string, but I feel like I can do better than this, so I'm gonna find some new ribbon, something colorful, to put these together. So let's do that next. I have 2 of those, so we're just gonna get rid of this, and let's look for some new ribbon. I do have 2 pictures of my mom back when she was a nanny with a little girl she used to keep, and then my sister at my cousin's wedding. So just looking for empty spaces. All right, camera's still going. So it's a remote Friday. I am on my lunch break. And let me pause this. I started watching The Ultimatum on Netflix, and this is the 3rd season. So I am a sort of love, sort of relationship type show, sucker for any of those types of shows. But I have somehow resisted watching this one. And then I think I was watching another YouTuber, and they were saying how they, his girlfriend or something had got him into watching it, and they were watching it together. And that was all it took. So I think I'm like on the 4th or 5th episode of the 3rd season. So yeah, I lost that battle with the show. And I mean, this is a nice little reprieve from watching my Ratchet TV. I signed up for some service, something called Now That's TV, but it just has like a lot of same type of programming as Zeus Network. But instead of, it also has ladies fighting, young ladies fighting. They got some show on there called Playboys Club or something. And I mean, there's like 3 fights an episode. So I need to balance out my Ratchet TV watching with some like love and relationship type of shit. Anyway, excuse my language. Instead of that blue, I thought I would use this sort of yellow, goldish type of yellow to do the sticks with. So I'm gonna do that now while I watch The Ultimatum on my lunch break. And yeah, decided to do this. I used to have a lot of ribbon but I lost it through years of moving around. But I think this will be better than the blue. The blue was giving me cheap. This is giving me more like, just more earthy, but elevated, you know. So let me grab the stick. I'm gonna turn back on the ultimatum and let you see me do this. All right, so this is what it looks like.
And I feel like the way that you rub my hand, it calms me down. It also kind of.
This is supposed to stand up on its own.
It was like I was actually getting to see the real you.
But
and I think it's beautiful.
Let's take it over there and see if that worked. And if it did, we'll do the other one.
And anticipate having a, I would say like an emotional connection.
All right, I need 2 hands to do this.
I'm trying to catch up. And I really want to like organize the closet today. No ifs, ands, buts. We can make it a group activity.
Like the hot air balloon trip together.
Not hot air balloon.
Okay.
Like I would probably have major anxiety.
Oh, cryo therapy. Have you done cryotherapy before?
What I know about me is that I'm down to do fun stuff. However,
Well, I'm feeling like we might have slightly different definitions of fun. What does 32-year-old fun look like?
All right,
okay, let's
so
not age with fun.
there's that.
Therapy to me is not
I feel like on the next one, I won't do the string as tight because it was hard to get this one to stand up.
another.
So let's work on the let's work on another one.
Raw reaction to the idea of being.
And that's why you have to get to know people. Alright, this one, I feel like it came out a little bit better.
And then we get here and everything's so real. And it's
I'm gonna
not
try
fun
to
anymore.
twist these
The more I try to think about where Caleb's at, I think the more nervous I
so
get.
that
There are definitely times
these
where
will
I'm
stand
one,
up.
hard to love or I'm too much because I want a deep connection with someone so incredibly bad.
Okay.
That is going to be my ride or die person. I'm going to spend the rest of my life with them, so why not understand their vulnerabilities, their insecurities? How can I support? How can they support me? And loved.
And also loved in the really difficult moments. Like, you just want somebody that's got your back for that.
Alright,
like,
so
you know that the next day's gonna come and like they've got you.
I think it's cool. I'll probably cut the strings, but this is how the shelf is looking right now. I just wanted it to be a little bit more sparse. And I'm just gonna keep it like that for now. Not too much on there. All right, and now we've got to deal with that guitar. And we're gonna hang the guitar right here. What would a Michael McGill vlog be without showing you what I am cooking for dinner? So we got some chicken breasts. Just took that out of the oven. Now I gotta do vegetables and rice. One thing I never kind of talk about is you hear YouTube on a lot of times in the background, and I do watch a lot of YouTube, but watching it gives me that motivation to pick up the camera and get my own YouTube vibe going on. So here it is, several days later. Still recovering from this cold, but my voice is a little better. I was really hoarse, so that's why my voice sounds weird. But today we got some things out. Hold on. There's always some stuff you shouldn't see, so let me get rid of those things that you shouldn't see. Oh my God. Anyway, some more stuff you shouldn't see. Hold on. Let me back this camera up some too. Bedroom is messy, so bedroom is like the catch-all right now. All right, now I can show you the things that I want to show you. So, guitar. Going here. Gonna move you out the way, find a new home for you. We're gonna need the drill bits. I went through the screws, and I've got to put one of these anchors into the wall. And then this is the screw that came with the mounting bracket for the guitar. So those are the originals. But I only had 2 screws, but I needed one more. So I got into my little bag of screws, and this one could work. I like this one better because the threads are very similar to these. It's just a little bit longer. You see, I got my workout gloves on. I've been working out a little bit today, so that's good. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go with this one, plus they're the same color. So just gonna drill some holes first, and then I'll put the anchors in, and then we'll screw this to the wall. And I'm gonna mount this this way. I believe if you look at the words on here, otherwise I feel like it would be, you could mount it this way too, but it would be upside down. At least the words that are on there, if you can see that. So that's my next move. Got to get these back to where they were. Anyway, let's get this guitar up. It's been, I don't even want to tell you how long. already marked the holes. So 1, 2, 3. All right, we got the guitar hung on the wall. Yeah, gonna have to find another spot for that unless I cut the twigs down, which I don't know if I want to do that. I could have put it up a little bit higher, but I wanted it to be kind of level with the lights a little bit. But yeah, got that done. Got this done. So, not a lot in this video. I forgot to mention that today. Hold on, let me get some better lighting. I forgot to mention that today is MLK Day, Martin Luther King. So that's the only thing that I will be celebrating today, or this beginning of the week. Any other thing that's going on in the world, I really don't give a fuck. Excuse my language. Haven't been watching any news, just YouTube, movies, TV shows. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. We got this cleaned up over here. You didn't really see it, but we got that cleaned up over there. And we got the guitar put up. So those are the things I wanted to focus on for this week. Thank you again for joining me on Michael McGill. Join me next week. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and yeah, just let me know what you're thinking about the channel. I'm gonna try to get back more into like my crafts and things like that, but also giving you like daily vlogs. So yeah, thanks, and I'll see you next time.